Hey, what's up? So it has been a bit of a rough day and a half for me. I had a very upsetting day yesterday with wind. Wind was just out of control, and that is my weakest element. I am weak to wind. It's true. I should put on some wind trust stones, fine, or just like one trust stone that has wind resistance. But or like maybe somebody can give me a buff and high five me with that. That would be great. But anyway, I did not have any of those things equipped. And so what happened yesterday was that I was very grumpy because the wind was coming straight at me and my hair was going everywhere and going crazy. And there was so much haze and so much dust. It was such a gray day. And I just felt like I had to sleep in it too, which is disgusting. Like I kept like smelling my hair like last night, and I was like, ugh, like I smell this dust. I smell this dust that just blew in my face all day. So that was horrible. That was like, almost a way of torturing myself, and just like just like diving deeper into that negative experience, which I could have not done, but I also wanted to see if it would go away. So I kept smelling it and I kept hoping it would go away, and it didn't. The nice thing about today though was that I went out. I had to go pick up some Chick-fil-A, and they gave me a nice little flower, like a little pretty little carnation. But the cool thing about this carnation is that like it absolutely matched exactly what I was wearing so well. And so when I put it like in my little car cup holder and just like drove around, the visual aesthetic driving around town was so pleasing to my eye, and it calmed me in like such a wonderful way, where it's just like, oh wow, like peace and happiness, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's a bit weird, but I'll just say, thanks, Chick-fil-A, cheers. You know how to put a smile on a gal's face, and just like, yeah, bring a little bit of beauty into a dull world. So anyway, that seems like enough in order for us to go talk about this gal who is also kind of gone back and forth between a gray life and a life of color. So hey, check how that tied in. You like that? I like that. So here we have Falsette, and she's actually Luartha. Don't you worry. Also known as Sorrow. And she is going to be the 100 cost Earth Gunner unit that is available for a featured summon, but not a step up. Don't you think she has a step up, because she doesn't. No, just this. Let's go see what she's about. She is the dazzling white canoness Falsette, Earth Gunner unit, like I said. She's a homunculus who was given the name Sorrow by her creator Satellite. After seceding from the sanctum in search of freedom, she met Victora on her travels and wandered the lands together, and came to know a myriad of truths. Taking the name Falsette, she throws herself into an all-new battle. And so, if you didn't know, Falsette is the name that like her bullying sisters gave her. Well, I don't know if you can call them sisters. They're not really sisters. They're like all a part of the same arm. Or like finger, or like blood, or like whatever sadly sacrificed off of Exia's body to create these guys. But they like bullied her a little bit because she was starting to have emotions, and so they called her Falsette, like she's false. She's not like they are. And anyway, she is now embracing that. She's got a lock around her chest, which reminds me of Robin Hood Men in Tights. But I don't know who holds the key to that, where that key is. So you're gonna have to do that research on your own. Not my job. Anyway, I think I really like the addition of clothes on her. I think that's a great addition. So far, I am liking the new and improved Luartha slash Falsette slash Sorrow. Although Winter Luartha, she had more clothes than regular Luartha, so I don't know. I guess we'd have to put them all side by side and decide what we think is the best outfit. But I think this outfit's pretty cool. I'm not opposed to it. So anyway, her main job is Sorrowful Gunner. It's a middle guard striker class. It's a job that deals damage to foes from afar and excels at enduring enemy attacks, such as by bestowing a barrier on self and restoring HP slash AP when receiving 2 or more instances of damage at once. And then we have the Pugilist, Vanguard Physical Tank class, a job with high fortitude that can use abilities which increase in power for every time it is taken damage during battle. Pugilist is, of course, a strike ability or strike class, and they do have, like, I have felt like they've got some good stuff in there, so definitely worth looking at. Dual Gunner, Middle Guard Striker class, a job that can perform close range attacks in addition to attacking from a distance. This is like old school Lucia's specialty. So, you know, quad strike, all that good stuff. Is maybe somewhere in there? I don't know, go look. Her TMR is going to be the heart-shaped lock, which I don't know if we take that out there, take it off of there, what's going to happen? I don't know. Not my job to protect her at this point. A gift from Victura that Luartha received when she set forth on a new path after the pair's long journey together. The lock is shaped to represent Luartha's heart, and it bears Victura's wishes to protect her former partner in crimes. Pure and gentle heart, no matter what hardships may lie ahead. Though Luartha has since returned to the Crystal Sanctum under the name Falsette, gently touching this heart-shaped gift invokes a warm sense of reassurance, as if Victura was still right by her side. Yeah, and that's going to give her HP of 240-ish, defense of 10, spirit of 12, critical of 14, and then the ability on this is going to be Beauteous Veil. It will raise earth and lightning resistance of allies with an area around self for 4 turns, while bestowing Man-Eater upon physical attack on self for 4 turns. She can use it twice. It's going to cost 32 TP, and it's got a nice little diamond, so she doesn't have to be right up to them. She doesn't have to be smacking them, clapping them on the back. She can be a little bit, step away, so that's good. Yeah, what is Victora doing? I'm so sad for Victora right now, because, like, I'm happy for Luartha, like, kind of going through this whole process of reclaiming her name and whatnot, but, like, where's Victora, man? She was such a good friend to her, and, like, she's a funny gal as well. She's problematic for sure, but yeah, no, she has some attitude, and I liked her. So I'll be looking forward to her showing up in maybe the 9th inning. We'll see. So she has commander abilities, and she'll have commander effect for sword, red mage, bow, gun, and katana. It's nice that they finally put some bows and some guns together, because missile teams, yeah, let's do it. Attack up 15%. What? Oh yes, this is just commander. Chill. Critical hit rate up 20. And then for ally units only, they'll get magic attack resistance of 10. Unit attack resistance of 10. And then type chain resistance up 20 as well. Her commander ability will be Canis's Protection, which will activate at the beginning of battle. It will recover AP of allies with a sword, raid mage, okay, all those things you said, and bestows magic damage reduction for 5 turns. And this can be used in guild battle, which is great. I still do not have a good guild battle unit to put out there, so I could do something like this. But here's the problem. There's not a step up. Yo. And for me, it's like I just keep pitting unit after unit after unit. So I really rely on getting the shards and the mind spheres that they take pity on us, and well, do they take pity? I don't know. I pity myself, and then I go and I get those because, I'm pitiful, and I use them, and I build the unit up. But without those, you know, it really makes the entire situation just like 100 times more pitiful. So I'm not sure where that is. I would like to see it back. That would be great. So that begs the question of whether or not she's cool to pull. You know, this is probably the coolest to pullest unit that you could ever see for Luartha. Is kind of how I feel, because she's pretty cool. She looks cool. She is strong. Well, I don't know, my imagination. Because, you know, gunners are strong right now, and like the new guild map that we're getting is like favorable to gunners, so she must be good, right? But, you know, it's still Luartha. You gotta deal with that. You gotta like imagine her voice and like the way she would talk to you. Is she cool? Is she cool? No, I think she is. I think she is, because this is like her final form. Final forms, like I said before, like I've got this like a deep affection for the sparkly shining dress, and I think this is hers. Even though it's not a dress, it's like, you know, like lacy shorts, and looks like she's gonna go, you know, rip off her cape and go cuddling later, but that's fine. Anyway, I think she's cool bull. Fine, she's cool bull. What is she drinking? Well, she's some homunculus, but she's like homunculus that like wants to have fun. Can they get drunk? I don't know. Can they get buzzed? I don't know. So then what would she maybe enjoy? She wants soju. She does. You know, like I've heard that like, well, I haven't just heard. I've seen the damage soju can do, and like I feel like she would have a lot of fun drinking that with Victra. And I would like to see them drink that together. So I'm gonna say yes, soju. Cheers. I guess, is that all I have to talk about? I think that's all I have to talk about. Ooh, get out of here. Anyway, I would like to see things return to normal. I'm a little bit, you know, curious about why things look the way that they do, and hope that things get sorted. And wish everybody who is pulling for Falsette /Sorrow /Luartha good luck. And there is like that weird banner where you can just buy her, which, you know, isn't that weird. Like it's a good deal for sure. But it's just everything's weird. It's so weird right now. So anyway, I'll wish you luck, and I will say that I hope your day, if it was bad today, then flip-flops into an aesthetically pleasing day tomorrow, as mine did. So I will wish you all that luck, and I will say thank you for hanging out, and as always, cheers and goodbye.